Hello once again. Now welcome to Block 3, Week 11, and we're going to see how you ever, and we continue with our practice of present perfect. Today we're going to see present perfect in affirmative statements. When we have an affirmative statement, it will be formed by a subject plus a verb plus a predicate. Our verb will be formed by have or has plus past participle. We have, for example, in this case, a sentence that says, Mexican citizens have celebrated Flag Day since 1937, and have must be in agreement with citizens because it is in plural. Another example is the foreign tourist has gone to the island of Janitzio for several years. In this case, we have has, which is in agreement with tourist because it is singular. As you can see, there must be an agreement between have or has and the subject. Now we're going to see present perfect in negative statements. What we will include is the word not, and it is placed between have or has and the past participle. And we will see our first example, which says, Joe and Anne have not taken a trip since their honeymoon. Here we can see that have was used because Joe and Anne are in plural. Our next example says the policeman has not arrested a criminal since last year. And in this case, has was used because the policeman is in singular. So again, we see that there needs to be an agreement between the subject and the verb in the case of have or has. For the interrogative form of present perfect, it is practically the same thing, but now we have or has in initial position for it to be a question. In our first example, we see that it says, has the carpenter made the desk for the secretary? Has is in agreement with the carpenter because it is in singular. In the other example, it says, have the teachers prepared the classrooms for the test? Have was used because the teachers is in plural. So again, we see that there must be an agreement between have or has and the subject. Next, we're going to see contractions. Contractions are used in present perfect. They're used in spoken English and informal writing. So we have learned has not, and it becomes hasn't. We have learned have not, and this becomes haven't. In our examples, in the first case, we have the boss hasn't had any meetings since last week. Hasn't corresponds to boss because the agreement is in singular. The children haven't finished their homework since this afternoon. Haven't was used because children is in plural. So with this, we have practiced and learned more about present perfect. Good luck. Goodbye.